Hello and welcome to episode number 20, where we attempt to explore the southwest of Iran until the heat breaks us.
We have 51 degrees in the car and it's just miserable.
We went out to drive from Shiraz to the World Heritage Sites in Shushtar.
We camped here yesterday. It's above 2,800 meters in altitude, so it was cool during the night, but it's not ideal because there's no shadow, and when the sun comes out, it's just too hot.
We were amazed by the ever-changing landscapes, from deserts to snow-covered mountains to fertile valleys with farmland and rice fields. And for the first time we saw rivers full of water, but also the temperatures went up and became soon a problem.
About a week ago we got the news that the Aserbaidschan border will not open probably until September. That's what they are saying right now. So since that we are debating, doubting, reading, asking people about possible routes out of Iran. There are several possibilities. One would be, and probably the easiest would be, to turn to Pakistan, go to India, but India for us is at the moment a dead end because Myanmar is not open. We cannot continue from there. The other possibility would be to poke on Azerbaijan to try to get a visa to transit to Kazakhstan and still do Pamir. The third option would be to turn west, to go from Iran to Iraq and to Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and then drive down Africa. And the third one, and which is kind of like a really sad one, would be to turn around in Iran and go back to Europe and then maybe ship out of Europe somewhere.
This is our alarm this morning. What are you doing?
With my noise cancelling headphones, those insects are too loud, it hurts my ears.
It is too hot, huh? 48 degrees, huh? Not so nice. They don't care. They absolutely don't care. It's 48 degrees. It's okay.
I got promised we go somewhere where it's colder. I got told Kurdistan is colder. We are now there. We have 51 degrees in the car and it's just miserable.
I just fight it with humor.
We thought we are smart and we found a nice spot next to the river where it's most likely cooler. We drove for 20 minutes through rice fields. We have still 46 degrees and probably 80% humidity. It's like you can cut the air in pieces. It's incredible. I never felt something like that.
Yeah. It's like being in a steam sauna. It's just exactly like that. It's just for free and constantly, and you cannot leave it. It just really, we are just trying to drive as fast as possible from this place.
We couldn't miss the hydraulic system in Shushtar. This was completed in the 3rd century, which is crazy. The river was diverted by using dams, tunnels and tubes in order to provide water to the city of Shushtar, and also power several mills. It was an incredible engineering masterpiece and was in use until the 20th century.
We want to leave Shushtar, but first we need to put diesel, and it's one of the last places we can put, and we need to wait for a truck to come.
After we got diesel, we headed into the night, searching for a place to sleep, higher and colder. We normally try to avoid driving at night, but this time there was no other way. We arrived here yesterday pretty late, as we were running from the heat. We just got too low. We were like almost at sea level yesterday and it was just brutally hot. We had 53 degrees in the car yesterday and it was like the maximum we both could handle. So we are heading north as fast as we can. It's 800 kilometers to the Caspian Sea. I think it will take us 2 days, but we will try to drive as much as possible today and find a place with elevation to sleep.
We are driving and driving and driving. We left Khorramabad after lunch and we want to make it today to Hamedan. Still driving. We stopped shortly to get a couple of things in the supermarket, like 3 things, but the main reason was to get some ice cream. So we ate our ice creams and we just continue our journey. Now it's around 6:15 in the afternoon, and now it's around 39 degrees, and it feels really nice. Like, it's bearable, it's good. It does feel like it cooled down, and just thinking about it, it's just 39 and it feels good. It's like, how can you adapt to that? Kai has new visitors. Oh, perfect, huh? Yeah, checking your mama, huh? Yeah. Yesterday was really nice. We got invited here just at the river. We got to taste delicious traditional food and enjoyed some great conversations. We are going to go for a walk after more than a week of just sitting in the car struggling with the heat. We finally have really good temperatures and we need to move because we are in a really bad shape. Green everywhere. We are going to the city to extend our visa, hopefully another 30 days in Iran, and then we need to go urgently to the supermarket and to put some diesel. Just left the spot and we are going to get some water, because while we were hiking we saw that there's a spring and we can just fill our tanks completely in the spot. No success in the police station. We still have 7 days until our visas expire, so they told us, yeah, continue, you have time, just do it in the next 4 days or so. So we will have to do it in Qazvin or in other place in the Caspian Sea. These temperatures are amazing, really amazing, but it feels a bit like we are freezing. It's a bit of a shock after being than 50, 40 degrees all the time. We are in Qazvin again. So last time we were here was more than 3 weeks ago. We just want to stop very shortly. This is how intersection works. We have green, but we just need to fight our way through the cars that want to turn left. This is how we woke up this morning. Fog everywhere. Actually, we're on top of a mountain and there should be a really great view down there. Yeah, it's impossible. We were a bit on a slope and Kai decided yesterday to put a rock like that. I was like, yeah, you think that rock is going to do something against a 3-ton car? Not really. And today, this morning, he just rolled the car and actually it worked. And he says that's German engineering. Yes. Maybe you were lucky this time.
We just went to a falafel shop because we wanted to have lunch. It was really difficult to communicate, so in the end we ended up buying 1 kilo of falafel because that was the only thing that we could succeed with. But they're pretty good, so we will eat falafel the next days.
This is where we camped. We could be perfectly right now in Europe, could be in my home region, Basque Country. We are going to try to extend our visas in Rasht. Last chance, today is Wednesday. We got our visa extensions. Another month in Europe. The visa process was pretty straightforward. We arrived into the police station, gave up our passports, and they just asked us a couple of questions. So, where are we staying? So, of course, we already had a hostel that we checked online, and then also they checked or they asked about our father names. So, I guess in the system they need to write it down. We did it as well. And then how many days are we going to stay in Rasht? So we just said 3 because we knew that our visa was expiring in 4 days. So if we would have said 1 day, maybe they would have sent us somewhere else. So always be sure and say the days until your visa expires. Welcome to the Caspian Sea. Just unbelievable. These are horses and buffaloes and birds and coyotes and foxes. Crazy. We have new visitors. They really like the interior. Yes. Huh? Carefully put in the cover. We are going to have some dinner, salad, and some spaghetti carbonara.
We took some time off here at the Caspian Sea to face a decision. After it was clear that we will not get a visa for Azerbaijan. The excursion in Shushtar told us one thing, that the route southwest through Kuwait and Saudi Arabia is not possible for us now during the summertime. The other options, driving back to Europe for example, is also not an option. It feels too much like a failure. Pakistan and India is still a dead end, so we will also not consider that. So what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? We decided to fly home to enjoy the summer with family and friends and come back to continue our journey when it's colder. There is no way for us to go further to the east. This also means this is going to be the end of the first season. And in a couple of weeks we will continue. If you want to see where the second season is going to take us, stay tuned and enjoy the ride.